I'm about to tell you how somebody that shoots an arrow in the sky without a target and somebody that doesn't set goals are the exact same person and get the exact same results. Tune into this, and this is going to change your life forever and the success that you have with it. Enjoy.
Hey, I'm the Viking Marketer, and this is my business partner and fellow founder of Digital Freedom Movement, Kellen Chivy. Since 2017, we went from mechanics busting our knuckles every single day, never getting days off, to unlocking freedom for ourselves and helping thousands of other people just like yourself do the exact same thing. Subscribe and tune in and see how we're creating freedom for thousands of people.
So what I'm going to do is go over goals. Let's do a screen share. One of these days, I'm going to pull back out my pad. As soon as my office is a little bit more cleared up, I'll pull up that pad. Let's go for these goals. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you're so modest and kind there, Nat. I love it. Okay, goals. Where should your focus be? Question mark. Where should your focus be? Okay, so the process. Dash. And result. Okay, so what is the process and what is the end result? Okay, so the process is essentially the work, the stuff that you have to do like on an every single day basis. Like the process would be breathing and the end result would be living. You need to breathe to be able to live. So the process of living is breathing, and that's kind of the thing. So you don't focus on living, your body focuses on breathing, and through breathing, you get your end result of living. And I hope that makes sense to you guys, because that is, I'll get to that question in a sec here. But when the process, like when you're focused on, if you just focus on the end result, I want to live. All I want to live. I don't care about breathing. I don't care about like my heart going or any of those type of things. Do you think that you will continue to live? Well, I mean, the brain's a pretty powerful thing, so most likely you'll probably. But in a non-miracle sense of like your business, if like your breathing aspect is growing your audience, and your end result is making 5 figures a month, and all you're focused on, I just want to make 5 figures, I just want to make 5 figures, I just want to make 5 figures, and you're not focused on growing your audience at all, and you stop growing an audience, are you gonna ever hit your end result? No. Because if you've never hit it before, why would you start hitting it now? And if you're focused on the process before, and that's what made you hit the 5 figures, why would you continue to hit 5 figures? Because now you're just focused on that. You wouldn't, because your focus is placed in the wrong place. So the things that you need to be focused on is the process. Let's see if I can like get, yeah, there's some stars here. Let's, whoo, yeah, 5 stars. Look at that, the process, not the end result. Okay, whenever I've focused on the end result, I've never, ever improved. And there's times that, like about 2 years ago, I stepped back from a few of the things in my business. And when I stepped back, you want to say hi, Zach? Yeah, you want to say hi? Want to say hi? No, say hi. There you go. I stepped back from a few aspects of the business because I wanted to focus on quality of life. And because I focused on those things, guess what happened to my end result? I was just like, oh, my end result was just like, I wanted to live my best life. So I'm just going to go live my best life. But guess what happened to my actual end results? Was I living my best life? No, things started breaking inside my business. They started going worse. And I had so much other stuff to go clean up. And all of a sudden, instead of being ahead of the game and everything going smoothly because I was focused on the process, everything was breaking. And I actually ended up working more and having less quality of life, or living my best life, or whatever you wanted to say, because of it. So that is just prime example of how bad it is to focus your place in the wrong place. So let's just say YouTube. It's like, if my only focus was getting monetized on YouTube, and it wasn't making the videos or learning how to SEO the videos as good as possible, or doing the steps that you're going to get the most views to your videos, do you think that I'm going to get more or less views because all I'm focused on is monetization? And do you think I'm going to put out more or less videos to get the more views because I'm focused on monetization? Well, no, I'm going to get less, because if I was just focused on putting out a video, and I was just focused on putting the right keywords in and having the right header and making a really nice thumbnail and making sure that the video was engaging and captivating for people, and putting in the effort there and focusing on those things, then I would get more views. But if all I'm thinking about is I just want to monetize, all my energy is in the wrong place, because the end result's not going to get you the end result. The process is going to get you the end result. So when I often ask people, what are your goals? And I can clearly see all of you guys, because what I asked you earlier, you did not do this, which I am so proud of every single one of you guys. But what I saw was, what I usually see is I want to make X amount of sales this month. I want to make X amount of dollars. Now that's great. I do believe that you do need some type of guidepost that you're I want to hit this number. So that's great. You do need that, but it shouldn't just be that, right? So it's let's just say that you do video calls to be able to make your closes, right? So your goal is to say, I want to make 20 sales this month, and that is your only goal. Guess what? If you only focus on 20 sales this month, and last month you made 10 sales, and you only focused on the 20 sales, what do you think is going to happen? Most likely you're going to overcommit, lean into conversations, and you're going to alienate a lot of your clients that want to work with you, but because you're too overeager and caring about the wrong things, they're going to be scared off, and then you're ended up going to get less results. But if your focus is I want to make 20 sales because I'm going to get on triple the amount of calls this month, because last month I got on 30 calls, but this month I'm going to get on 90 calls. So I want to make 20 sales, but I really, really want to get on 90 calls this month. And I want to optimize the amount of the conversation that I'm having by being more engaging in the conversation. But so what I'm focusing on every single day isn't the 20 sales. The 20 sales will come. But what I'm focused on every single day is a micro goal of getting on more calls and having engaging conversations. So if you look back on your conversations at the end of the week and you're just wow, those conversations were pretty surface. You're I didn't hit my goal there. And then you look at your goal that you're oh, I was supposed to have 25 calls this week. And you look at it and you're oh, wow, I only had 15 calls. These correlate. I didn't hit my goals of being more engaged in the conversations. Thus, I didn't hit my goals of getting more calls. Thus, I didn't make my sales target. So I need to refocus and do a better job here. And it's a lot easier to make the impact in the areas that you know that you're trying to work on, because you've isolated, these are the areas that I need to work on to be able to achieve my goals. Does that make sense to you guys? Are you guys feeling me here? Please hit me up in the chat, because this is how you're going to be able to increase your revenue. This is going to be how you start to level up your life, because so often I keep seeing people only end results. Even when I was talking to people today, I was after my first call, I was checking in with some people. I was talking about I had one call and people were saying oh, you haven't made a sale yet? I'm I don't care about the sale. Honestly, at this moment in time, and I was saying to Annette right now, it's I don't care about that. I'm just putting in the reps. I just need to get some of my rust going off me. And I need to up that. So my focus isn't on like the sale. I could care less. The sales will come. I know they will. But I just want to get my flow state back and my momentum going, because if I do that, money's just going to be printing for me. I know, I've seen it happen so many different times. But when I talk to so many other people, that is the first things that come out of their mouth. Like, I don't care about that. That's not my focus, and nor should it be with yours. So that's what I want to see from you guys, and I've already kind of seen it in the chat. And everyone that's watching this video, that's what you need to do. So whatever your goals are, you need to go and reverse engineer those goals and really get yourself going in the direction that is going to help you achieve where you want to go in life, achieve what you want. But you have to get the fundamentals down first. That's why, like, you hear all these coaches, like the super successful coaches that teach fundamentals, teach the basics. And when they teach the basics and you focus on the basics, all of a sudden they start winning. Like, you have these coaches that are, like, say, coaching basketball, and they come take over a team, and all of a sudden now they're winning because now they're focused just on layups, and all of a sudden they start scoring more just on free throws, and now they're starting to score more there, and all of a sudden they start winning games. It's because the basics of the game, they're excelling. Everyone that's a professional basketball player knows how to play basketball, but what they need to improve on is the little intricacies that are going to raise things up. That's why there's one coach, Bill Jackson's coming to my mind, but it's not. Pat Riley. Pat Riley said to the Lakers this one year after they're this close to winning the championship, and they started having a really bad start the next year. They just said, start getting 1% better a day. If you guys can get 1% better every single day, we will be successful, because people put these huge accolades. I need to get 20% better this year, and it's just too defeating, too overwhelming, and you end up crashing, burning, and doing the opposite for yourself. So I hope that really gives you guys perspective. I hope you guys maybe go rethink some of those goals and get that much more deep with it so you guys can hit it, because I really want to see you guys hitting your goals and getting to that next level. All right. And just let me know in like the comments or anything like that if you do have any goals that you need help breaking down, or you need help hitting and you've been struggling with, and you just not being able to get to that next level. Please hit me up so I can help you get there.
I hope you gained a tremendous amount of value on making money online and the online business world. I know it's not always the easiest thing to break into, so this is why we put out these videos on YouTube and all the other free content that we put out. But if you actually want to work with us and get some of this one-on-one mentorship that we provide inside of our community, reach out to us and we will get you set up with a one-on-one call with one of our advisors. We will set up a customized plan for your online business and how we're going to get you scaled to 5 figures quicker than anywhere else on the internet.